my computer is out. It's on my Profeta Mika Massa channel on the Portuguese one.
On the Portuguese.
Oh, it's hot. Try to do something against it.
Yep. I see it says live now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Great. Let me go back
I
to
don't
Zoom.
want echoes. I think if I click on it, it'll be echoes.
Okay, let me just, it's so hot here, let me just do something against it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Kim, everything okay?
Yep. Everything's fine.
Dimatondo. Let's pray. Father, thank you for this great opportunity to be here. Father, there are so many things happening, Father, but you are with us, Father, and you are showing us so many things, Father. There are so many answers that would like to see that what we are seeing today, but they could not see, Father. If you're showing us to us because of your love, be patient with us, Father, so that we can make it. You said that you do not want anyone to die, but everyone that is good should survive, should overcome all the oppressions and all the bad things that is happening here on earth. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Great. Now, Sister Kim, I think you have prepared your Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great. Okay. Next time I will do it with my computer.
Okay.
And I will share also the Bible verses, or so.
Right.
Okay. Okay, let's start. We have to ask ourselves, surely we have to ask ourselves, what happened with us,
Mm-hmm.
How does it come that, we are separated, that we are not a nation no more, that we are now the tail, not the head, which means that we don't own companies, we don't own lands, even our own land is taken over by strangers. How comes that our people does not like each other, does not understand each other? How comes that we are destroyed to the four corners of the earth? How comes that we are slaves still today everywhere where we scattered? How comes that still today all the revolutionaries they are getting killed? How comes that still today we have no army that fights for us, no government? You see, if you see things like the things happened in the United States with George Floyd, right? We can say whatever we want to say, but why does not the African president say, look, enough is enough? You guys took our people from Africa, by force. They fought wars for you guys. They built your houses. They did the farming for you guys. After that, you give them the drugs. You destroyed their houses, Black Wall Street, whatever. You killed their presidents. You destroyed everything what they have invested to or what they have created. You owned it. You changed the name of it and stuff, And now you're also killing them publicly. No African president is standing up and saying, hey, come on, let our people go.
Right.
And then we have to start asking ourselves, why does our people not coming together, not unite, you know, where does it come from?
Mm.
What do you think, Sister Kim?
I think that we traded our spirituality for something that doesn't profit. I think that, yeah, I think that's what happened.
Wow, that is a good one.
Mm.
That is a good one. Huh?
Yeah.
That is a very, very powerful one. Huh? This is one of the main reasons. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Our people are dying because of lack of knowledge. But if all this happens, it's because the Most High allowed it. Okay?
Yeah.
We can blame everyone, but we have to blame ourselves first.
Yes.
You know, if something happens to me, I will ask myself first, what did I do?
Yes.
Where does this come from?
You
know, if you fight against someone, yeah, in the beginning you're fighting for your life.
Right.
If the fight is over, after having some time of peace, of rest, you will ask yourself, how did the fight start? You see, where did the problem start? And why did the fight happen? Especially if you lose the fight.
Yes.
Then you will ask yourself, man, why did I fight?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Our people, the young people, getting slandered and murdered in the streets. There are people in the streets, they have no food. Many people are talking about Africa here and there. What is with the West? Well, what is with America? What is with in China and everywhere? In India, my goodness. By the way, brothers and sisters, if you see Mika Masa is not doing tons of videos, it's because I'm working very hard on my books. I wrote a history about Africa a long time ago, but it's in Germany. I will publish this video. I will do this the same book. I'm writing it in English now, and there are some other books coming about Isaiah, and one of the books that will come is Israelites in Africa. I was one of the first people preaching Israelites in Africa, even before Truth Unveiled, even before our Yaya and beloved brother Chiba. He also has another vision about that, but he almost had the same one. He is the one that gave me the, the righteous anger to fight even more for our people, because he preached the Bantu truth like no one else. Still today we can see his videos in Yaya Jonathan's channel. He's putting them there one after another. And yeah, this is why you couldn't see me so much preaching no more, because of I'm writing the books. And there is another reason. We have to start asking ourselves, is preaching enough? Is preaching enough? I have promised, I think it was last year, saying that it will come a time that the preaching on my side will be there, but it must become more professional, which means I will give the work to others, teach also others spirituality, teach others the singing, the inner tabernacle, teaching others the healing, teaching others the book of Act 1 to 5. Okay, teaching the inner circle of the assembly. But then the Tata will move me to another way. We have King David was a politician. He was a king. He was a prophet. Solomon as well. No one suffered hunger.
Right.
No one suffered hunger, and they had an army. They had house builded. They had their spirituality. They had money. They had currencies. Okay, they had the children's playing, going to school, and all those kinds of things.
Hallelujah.
They had the control over their enemies.
Mm.
Okay, we can go praying in those churches 1,000 years. After thousands of years, nothing will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah walked with his disciples and he asked them, when you guys was with me, did you miss something?
Mm.
Did you miss anything? They said, no, master.
Mm.
But I can tell you, if I go now here to one of the churches of the leaders that I know,
Mm-hmm.
the people they have a home, they have nothing to give their children. But they take that little bit, but they have to give it to the pastor.
Mm.
Because if not, they will come to hell.
Mm.
Okay. And why do the pastor give them jobs? Why do the pastor not build for them houses?
Mm-hmm.
Why do the pastor not do for them agriculture
Exactly.
and waterways and I can go on and on. There's different kinds of things that people can do. In the diamond business, Sister Kim, I don't want to go too far. In the diamond business, not even 2 years ago, because they changed now the president here, the new one here, he started from new. He had no money here in Angola.
Mm-hmm.
The diamond business was held by the Catholic Church. If you want licensed, you have to go to the Catholic Church. The business is for cars, Catholic Church. The business is for oil, Catholic Church. Okay. So the biggest business of washing money, sister, we're in Africa. Everything's possible. Go to Nigeria. Churches. Churches own the biggest businesses.
Yeah.
People are poor. So why should someone like me coming out there and teaching people, you can heal with water and it should be sorcery? I have no time for that, because we are revolutionists. Yes. I'm a revolutionary, and I do not even thinking on, go ahead, go healing, blah, blah. But I'm thinking that if I show you something, because myself, it was given to me for free.
Right.
Yeah? My problem was no one taught me but the Most High. But the Most High said, teach them, give it to them, make disciples. And if you do that and you help the others, what will happen? They will help others as well. And it is like a pyramid. It started with you, and it goes higher and higher. You get the points. Yeah, I am a blessed person. You can believe it or not, because I never hide and I make it open, because Satan Zambi has said the world will be full of wisdom.
Wisdom, yes.
Knowledge. Yeah? And knowledge is the key.
Yes.
Knowledge is the key. And if you see our people today struggling, having no plan, no clue, no future, it's because the world never wanted them to know things.
True.
Yeah, they shut down the knowledge. What do the white dudes do after 400 years in Africa? They never teach them anything. Even if you go to the United States, there are different kinds of things that people in America have no idea.
That's true.
They have no idea of history at all. You go here to the African people, you ask them, what are the Congo people? Where does the Zulu people come from? He has no idea.
True.
But if you ask him, who was Bill Clinton? Oh yeah, America's president. Who was William Branham? Oh yeah, we know him. Kenneth Copeland. Oh, we know Kenneth Copeland. Who was Michael Jackson? Oh yeah. But his own ancestors, he denied.
Yeah.
His own history, he has no idea. And this is lack of knowledge. You don't know yourself. You don't know where you come from. So why do you believe that you can, change something or become someone in the future? Okay? You don't know what happened before. How do you want to become a king again?
True.
So many people are like slaves. Huh?
Yes.
Slaves, they are working for the slave system because they grew up in the same slave system, and they believe that the same slave system is for them. Yeah. And everything what they do is against them and their families and their tribes, which means our people. Which means that, secrets. The world is full of secrets. No one opened for us the secrets. No one wanted us to know the inner power, the spiritual wisdom. Okay, there is wisdom from the world and there's wisdom from the Most High. And this is another thing. Okay, this is even deeper because there is wisdom from the devil and there's wisdom that everyone knows. Everyone knows that if you jump from if you jump from a high house, that you will die. Everyone knows that metal is metal or fire is fire. But if the Tanzambia say, touch the fire, it is no fire no more. Then you touch it and it is no fire. This is the Most High's wisdom. This is the Most High's miracles. But Satan has his own. So that's why you see many people, many of us are blinded in magic. The things that we see, the flashing lights and stuff. Many people think it's real. This is it. We are in heaven. Los Angeles, New York, whatever. Babylon the Great, the city of gold. But if you see it, if you go deeper and you have the inner knowledge, you will understand that it is not true. Everything is not supposed to be that like it is. Now, before we start, because we didn't start yet, our people from churches especially, they are suffering so much. One of the problems that they have is they believe. They just believe. Believing without understanding.
Yes.
Okay? Believing without understanding. Which means that you are just a believer. You can believe in Isaiah, whatever, but you just believe in something. Okay? But where's the understanding? Is it true? Where does it come from? What do Isaiah do? What did he do in the book? What is really written there? Where is it written? When was it written? What is written in the book do for me now in this lifetime? Where can I find it in the world? Where is it? Everything that was is now, and everything that is now will be tomorrow. And these secrets, lack of knowledge, this is one of the things that was hidden from our people. And the pastors and many other people like white people from they wrote the complete history, knew whatever, but especially also the politicians, they hide a lot of things. And it is really bad if someone comes normally to reveal those things, because it is like you're giving the people food, hope, you're giving them strength and ideas. Okay? The most of the people that hide such things, they hide it because they want you to suffer as well, but they also want you to it's like to develop. If everyone has a Porsche, okay, no one is the boss.
Right.
Okay, but if one guy has a Porsche and the other ones are driving with like small cars, they're like, I am the Porsche driver here. Right. I am the boss. So why should the guy that has the Porsche revealing to the others how it works? And this is the hero figure. Helder. Hero. Okay, my name, by the way. The hero figure, he comes to reveal the things that was hidden for the people. Okay, that's why he say, I came for those who lack on everything, for those who doesn't have the possibility, for those who are struggling, for those that needs help, not for those who already have. You see?
Yes.
Because if you have, where does it come from? From an idea or in business or from something that you did. This is then where you get the money from. But the others, they are just like, oh, how can I do things? You know? And I think the pastors, they should do one work now. They should go a little bit away from this Jesus Mises thing, Jesus here, Jesus there. We don't believe in this crap no more. It's over. Isaiah and us, finish, pronto, full stop. We believe in us now.
Yes.
We don't believe in myth, people coming from heaven with no, it's over. And pastors should do now more social work, and they should also do more they should come back to our ancestors. But our ancestors, this is period, but they should also go to the business area. Why should I say so? Abraham, if you see the story of Abraham, Abraham was a wealthy man.
He was.
What did he do? He was a businessman, a chosen businessman. Isaac, Esau. Hey, there is no one, even Ishmael, you can go to David, Solomon. Who was poor there? Was Job poor? Job that suffered so much? No. Matthew and all them, they changed money and stuff, or the fishers never poor.
Right.
You see? But if you see our people, Isaiah was walking around with a mass of people. He saw them. Oh, you guys, you're not drunken yet? Oh, master, we are not drunken yet. Boom! Let it be wine. Drink, guys, drink. Oh, you have no food? Because I'm preaching too much? Wait, give me the fish, give me food. All of you have food now. Who will suffer hunger there? That's why we have to ask ourselves, where does this come from? Where does it come from? When did Israel fall from heaven? Because the new Israel, the new Jerusalem will fall from heaven as well. And we have to ask ourselves, when did we fall? When did this happen that we fall from heaven? Heaven and earth are the same thing. This is why most of the people do not understand the Bible. If we say the Most High is in heaven, where is he? You never reached heaven and you say the Most High is in heaven. And if we talk about heaven, you have different kinds of dimensions of heaven. Even the astrophysical, the astrophysical world above the earth is heaven. And it goes higher and higher where the sun is, and higher where the stars, Cyrus is, and whatever. Where is heaven? Maybe under the earth, where the hell gates are, or if there are hell gates, they are down there. And I think after the earth down there, there must be also space. Where is heaven? On the right, or in the west, or in the east? Where is the Most High that the people are searching for? The Most High is in heaven, the Most High is in heaven. Where is he? All of the prophets, if they wanted to see the Tatanzambi, they went to the mountains. Abraham, when he received the name Abraham, he saw the Most High. Isaac, Jacob, what was his name? Cain and Abel. What was his name? When Abraham, exactly, it was Abraham when he used to sacrifice his son. The Most High appeared. Massa, the Most High appeared in the mountains or in certain places. Where is the Most High? The Most High is where? The Most High is on earth. So heaven and earth are the same, the same thing. The thing is that heaven is nothing else as the astral world. It is the world between the worlds. We are living now in this world, but there are other worlds. And this world, where the other worlds are, this is where the Tanzambi is spirit, but he's also here spirit, like he's somewhere else as well, spirit. You see?
Okay.
And if it's the Bible say that our people fall from heaven, which means we fall from here on earth, we fall. It's like the same thing that happened with Adam and Eve. Garden Eden. Well, where was it? In another planet? No, it was here. So Tatanzambi just took the wonder, the power that was with them. Okay, the spiritual world, he took it from them and he made this world here clearer. He made this world here so that they could see the world now, and not the heavenly world, in the world.
Okay.
And this is also what Luango means. Angola, kingdom of Luango. Angels, like Los Angeles, Angola, angels, angelos. This is where the kingdom was, and this is the kingdom that fall. And then you could see the Benin kingdom, Ghanaian kingdom. They're all over the other kingdoms that fall as well. Africa, this is the story. If we talk about heaven, we're talking about the administrative, powerful, well constructed, built system, power that is ruled by a higher being. And this is the Most High. And this is how we have lived here. And let's go to the scriptures to find it out. Do you want to add something to that, Sister Kim?
No, not yet. No.
Not yet? Okay, good. Okay, we are going to Matthew 13, 12 to 17. The Tanzambi. Because many people say, Masa, I have to listen to your things 2 or 3 times to understand what you say. Now here's the answer why.
Okay.
Why I also accept it. I do not even want that everyone understands what I say. That's why you see some people calling themselves kings of Israel today. And if, calling themselves that they are the Messiah and whatever. It's always good to say things that no one understands, but only the chosen. This is how the Tanzambi works. So many are called, but few are chosen. Not everyone can understand what I say, even if I try to make it as clear as possible. But it is hidden, and it is only for the righteous people. I don't need everyone. We don't need everyone. We don't want everyone.
Okay. Matthew 13.
12 to 17.
Okay. 13th chapter, 12 through 17.
Exactly.
Okay. For whosoever hath to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Verse 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Verse 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. Verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. Verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Verse 17. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
They talked about Zion, no one knew what it is. They talked about Isaiah, la 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 la. No one has seen him. They talked about coming back to the land. No one has coming back to the land yet. Okay? They talked about, we will see the Gentiles falling. We will see our people becoming kings again. We will see the struggling of the world. We will see the things what Isaiah has spoken in Matthew 5, how earthquake, volcanoes, and all this. He didn't see that. Amos, Habakkuk, and stuff. Do you know what Habakkuk was prophesying about this times here? Daniel even closed the book. He said, close it for the end times. Daniel saw things about the kingdoms that will come over the world. He was only in he was in the time of Nebuchadnezzar. This was his time. He didn't see Hitler. He didn't see COVID-19. He didn't see Napoleon and all this kind of stuff, But we know all those things. And we have definitely more knowledge than the most of the people from the Bible. That's why knowledge from history, from the mathematics and all these things, you can learn it. But the spiritual things that they have, the spiritual knowledge from the Most High, they reveal them. It will be cars. We will have plants. We will have different kinds. Women will wear man clothing. We will have houses. It will be higher than mountains, etc., etc. Okay, because it was the Mwanda.
Yes.
And now the Mwanda is speaking and saying, it's in Angola. There, the promised land will be. This is where no one will understand. Masa is this and this. No one will believe. We can heal. No one will trust. Every pastor is a liar. Every prophet is a liar. And it's okay like that. It's okay like that, because this is where the Tanzambi speaks to people privately, in spirit. If the Tata is not speaking to you in spirit, you just follow people, you just do what you want, it's because the Tata is not with you. And it is good like that. It's really good like that, because Tata, he is not with everyone. Okay? Why should he? He is dividing good from bad. And Sister Kim, he said, I'm speaking in parables. Tata do not want everyone to know the spiritual things. Okay? He do not want everyone to know the inner secrets. Okay? That's why I told you guys that I will teach you now the inner secrets. But, exactly. We're praying so that we choose the people, etc., etc. See? It's not for everyone. Here you see Dr. Mumbi, boom, boom, shooting with the truth, that the ancestors, they need bodies and stuff. No one will understand. They're like here clubbing, shikari, here having porn stars and their assembly and stuff. This is what the world wants. Yeah. The world wants they want a mixture of believing gospel. Everything must be according to that what they want. like they used to be, used to be like they wanted, but not like the Most High wanted.
Yes.
And that's what the Tanzania say that to Isaiah, okay, it's about the heart. Okay, it's about the heart of our people. Many people have you can't, it has nothing to do with black, blah 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 blah. It is many of, especially he's talking about our people. Our people, because when Isaiah or Isaiah or Jeremiah or Massa or Abraham or any prophet or Simon Toko, they didn't speak to the Gentiles. I am not preaching to the Gentiles. I'm preaching to our people. I know that our people hate me because I'm telling them that the Gentile, if you see them, they're almost the same. That Nzambi is saying in Amos 9:7, do you not see Israel? It's like Egypt, Ethiopia. He's saying, did you not see me taking people from Kir, taking people from Assyria and everywhere and saving them as well? That Nzambi is not the hypocrite. And our people are. They are. They are dangerous. Okay? Fact. Okay, this is something you have to know. Our people are not good. Okay? Yeah. Don't forget that. Okay?
Okay.
You will see it in the land. If you come to the land, you will see how wicked they are. If they're in the West, you see how wicked they are. Okay? You see how they hate each other, how they used to, if they used to do more for other nations than for themselves. Where are the patriots? Where are the people that will fight Esau? Edom, when will Edom fall? And this is the same problem that Nzambi had with Saul. It's exactly the same problem. Okay? And that's why Saul started to go to the Baganga to receive revelations.
Yeah.
Because he had no idea no more where to go. He knew that Nzambi's revelations it's over with. Okay? This is especially where our people are. This is what they are. Okay? Don't think something else. Oh, our people are better. They're not. Okay. Not in the eyes of the Most High. Okay? It will come a time. It will come a time. I will say it again. Then the people of light, that what is inside of them will be manifested. But before that, darkness has to overcome on this world, so that people really see people with tails, people with horns. We as the people of light have to start seeing. We have to start seeing. We are blind. We have to start to see in the inner circle who our enemies are. You won't go far, Sister Kim. You will find them in your family. You will find them in your neighborhood. You do not have to go far. You see? Okay. Clean up that what is your area. If you go and walk, have a radius of Mwanda, so that everything that enters your radius repents, will be cleaned up, changes. Okay. This is what the Most High wants. He wants a powerful tabernacle in the countries, everywhere. He wants a powerful assemblies, lights, people of truth, so that they can enlighten the world. Okay. It is like if you have an ocean, okay, and you put oil, you will see the oil swimming above the ocean. Okay, so the Nzambi wants you to be light. There where darkness is, he puts you as a lightning person there. So even if you struggle and suffer because you're in the cave full of shakals and wolves and dragons, but you will start to see that you are saving people. People are getting better, betting, and transformed. Oh, sister, this is the Most High. If the people want to know the Most High, this is him. Not that what they want to see, the Most High. Oh, he's black. Yeah, we know. But how can it be that you, black man, you do not own anything? You are down there. You are nothing. And even in these times where we are, this was I was at my uncle's house. I was asking him something. He was like, "Oh yeah, Oh, you are here. I said, I'm here. Well, we heard you are now here in the land for different kind for many weeks. Why didn't you come visit us? I said, I was 2 times here. You wasn't there. Oh yeah, but I heard that you are here. Now, only example. And I said, and even if I come, and I was here, by the way, what will you give me? What will you do for me? So you are asking, you're saying, oh yeah, but you're coming, you have to visit me. I say, I'm coming, I'm here. You heard that I was here, why didn't you call me? You know, it's like this, many people are like, oh, he's now here, he's bringing me something. Many people do things for interest. Many people that you see coming to maybe the assembly or listening to that, what do the Bantu do to the United States? How did Issachar and many people, when one time he becomes like a kid, Bantu, no, I'm not a Bantu no more, I hate the Bantus. And the other times he says, man, this is the truth, man. Pastor Mello, we love you again. And you see?
Sure.
You see? So people love attraction. They follow the mass and they want to be entertained. And another thing is they want always to win. They do not want to lose, right? And this is where you see, like if you have something, they will follow you. Many people won't follow you because you are who you are, but they will follow you for an interest.
Yeah. And
it is also okay like that if the interest or the thing that they follow is the truth. It is okay. But this is how it is. People follow others because of something, because of an interest. Okay.
That's true. They do.
Yeah. And many people have learned many things from many things. And like Kefa used to say sometimes, all the things that you have learned, you will use it one day for yourself. But for my case, I have to say very true, I like it. For me, it's okay if people take what they have learned and share it. The Zambia say this gospel will be preached among mountains, among houses, above houses, everywhere, and even in the darkest areas. We are Muntus. And this is where the human word comes from. If other people are aliens or mutants or whatever, it's for them. But we are humans. That's why I shared also the albino stuff. I think I do not have to talk about it because people are already like, oh, I saw it, no likes. Because our people, they're like, okay, now it's getting deeper. Okay, he said very clear, Jacob, he was, Tata himself was cursing the Bantu to become a white. You see the white dude there? This is the Bantu. This is the Muntu. You see people there everywhere in India, blah, blah. Where does we come from? You see? If there were 2 people in this world, where do we come from? Where was Babylon when all the people spoke one language? So good and bad, heaven and hell, or heaven and earth, spiritual world and this world right here are so close with each other. A good person can also do bad. Like a bad person can also do good. And we have to be very careful here. Okay? I think this was very tough. Let's go to Luke 8 and 17.
Okay. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Luke 8:17 is saying, sister?
Yes, Luke 8 and 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Exactly. You see? So every wickedness will be seen. Okay? All the things what the nations have done, okay, will be seen Okay, we will see it. Okay, all this, oh, Jesus is God or whatever, what they preach, hell things, whatever, UFO, we will start seeing it and understanding. And they themselves, if the time comes, will start revealing it. Everything has its time.
Yes.
Okay. So there's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide. This is what I used to say to the people from the elders from the church. They love to hide things, secrets here, secret there. They want to become rich, and the people in the church are poor. This is what they want. They want to be seen. Yeah, you are. Isaiah 20:1-6.
Mm. 20. Okay, 1-6. Okay. In the year that Tartan came into Ashdod, okay, Sargon, the king of Assyria, sent him and fought against Ashdod and took it. At the same time spake the Lord by Isaiah, the son of Amos, saying, Go and loose the sackcloth from off thy loins and put off thy shoe from thy foot. And he did so, walking naked and barefoot. And Tatan Zambi said, like as my servant Isaiah hath walked naked and barefoot 3 years for a sign and wonder upon Egypt and upon Ethiopia, so shall the king of Assyria lead away the Egyptians prisoners and the Ethiopians captives, young and old, naked and barefoot, even with their buttocks uncovered, to the shame of Egypt. And they shall be afraid and ashamed of Ethiopia, their expectation, and of Egypt, their glory. And the inhabitant of this isle shall say in that day, Behold, such is our expectation, whether we flee for help to be delivered from the king of Assyria, and how shall we escape?
Ingeta.
Yes.
So the Cushites, they will go to slavery. They will go to slavery. Okay. Like our people went to slavery, Cushites, the real Africans, they also will go to slavery. Okay, let's go to what is the name? It's after Isaiah.
Jeremiah?
No, sorry, it's after Jeremiah.
Ezekiel.
Wait a minute.
No, after. Yep, Lamentations is after Jeremiah.
Exactly, Lamentations. 2.
Yeah, Lamentations. Okay. First.
Lamentations 2. Now read it carefully, because here you will have the full understanding how Tanzania has destroyed Africa. He started with those people, this Canaanites, this the people that lived in Egypt, Cushites, whatever. Okay. These people should go to slavery. From Judah, should come out from Judah, right? Slavery with ships. And now, what will happen to Judah itself? Go ahead.
Okay. How hath Tatan Zambi covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and has cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel, Isolele, and remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger. Tatanzami has swallowed up all the habitations of Jacob, and hath not pitied. He hath thrown down in his wrath the strongholds of the daughter of Judah. He hath brought them down to the ground. He hath polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof. He hath cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israelite. He hath drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoureth round about. He hath bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. Tatanzami was an enemy. He has swallowed up Israelite. He has swallowed up all her palaces. He hath destroyed his strongholds, and hath increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation.
Okay, sister. Can you go very quickly to Matthew 24:2?
Okay. 24:2.
Only for the people that thinks that our people they did everything right. Here the Tanzania is saying very clear how the kingdom of Judah fall. Northern kingdom was fallen already, and now it was about the southern kingdom, okay, Judah. Okay, and a well-constructed heaven. They lived in heaven. Our forefather lived in heaven. This is very important. You know, which means that what people used to call witchcraft, our people, they could fly. Okay, everything what they used to see, spaceships, and give the kingdom of Luango. This is not something that someone can explain. Okay, I am explaining those kinds of things in my book very well. Okay, then I'm going deeper. Okay, to explain, no one can become sick. Clothing coming from waters, and different kinds of miracles. Okay, you could fly. Okay, we have cell phones. Okay, we could travel from dimension, different kinds of dimensions to different kinds of dimensions. Okay, yeah, no sorrow, no. We had our currency, we had a language, we had our alphabets. We had stone houses. We had we have righteous houses, big houses. We had clothing as well. Okay, so only for people to know. And Tatanzambi took it from heaven and boom, he threw it to the earth, which means he uncovered Isolele. He uncovered it. It's like the same now. Isolele is here, but it's covered. You can't see it.
Right.
Like the paradise is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The paradise where Adam and Eve was, right? This is the same thing what happened to them.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And Isaiah said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Great. So they will forget. So we can go back to Lamentations 8.
Okay.
So they will not. They will forget the Sabbath. They will forget all the customs. Okay. They will forget all the powers and everything what was written in their books, because we also we wrote a lot of stuff into papyrus. We will forget who we were. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Verse 8.
Tatanzami hath purposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He has stretched out a line He hath not withdrawn his hand from destroying. Therefore he made the rampart and the wall to lament. They languish together. Her gates are sunk into the ground. He hath destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and her princes are among the Gentiles. The law is no more. Her prophets also find no vision from Tatanzambi. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silence. They have cast up dust upon their heads. They have girded themselves with sackcloth. The virgins of Jerusalem hang down their heads in the ground. Mine eyes do fail with tears. My bowels are troubled. My liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the
And now
children.
look, that's why
Wow.
Tatanzambi always talks about the shepherds. He always talks about the shepherds. He always talks about the shepherds. Isaiah was a leader. Simon Toko was a leader. That's why you see he have a church called people followers of Simon Toko, followers of Simon Kumbanga. People followed, some people followed Matthew after Isaiah's death. Some people followed Luke. Some people went to Shaul. Some people followed Peter. A leader is a leader. And that what is given to you, according to Tatanzambi, your star, that was given to you, this is how you will lead people. This is what will go far. And your name will stay. And the things that you have done will be manifested on and on. And now look, why did our people go to slavery? Because many people in the United States are like, hey, you sold us, la, la, la. Look, I will go deeper here. I don't know if we will finish this, because if not, it will take 5 hours or stuff. Because it's like I said, I put everything together, the bunch of story, or how the fall of Israel was. Let us go to Deuteronomy 28.
Okay.
To understand it a little bit more, to get in a better understanding of who was the main problem. Like Solomon, because of Solomon, you know, all the 12 tribes suffered. Because of Joseph, yeah, there was a salvation for the 12 tribes. You see, so one person can destroy everything. Like also one person can heal and be a blessing for everyone.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Deuteronomy 28, what verse?
35 to 37.
Okay. 35. And Tatazami shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore, botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot into the top of thy head. Tatanzambi shall bring thee and thy king, which thou set over thee, into a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there shall thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And thou
it is our kings, you know, the kings, they did these mistakes. You know, they started to go to Christianity. They started to bow down. They are gods. It's like, you know, it's like the Tanzania put them to be a head over nations. Okay? And what do? They just give everything away. What they know, everything what was given to them, they give it to the Gentiles. Here, take. And the people, the followers will suffer. Okay? Yes, the followers will suffer. And that's why you see, you saw also always, if there was some conflict sometimes, even the Bantu movement, you see that, you know, we fought each other because we want to know, this is not ours. This here is not ours. You can go to the video Prince of Zamunda, the second part. You see Eddie Murphy going to take his son from the Americas. Then you see the guy is coming to Africa. You see the behavior that he brought there. They all are like, oh, this guy has, have to learn different kinds of stuff.
Right.
And this is, we can't blame each other. But at the end, it's about kingdomship. I tell you, it's about who is your king and what do he do if he's really choosing to be your king. Isaiah, the man that people always talk, oh, Isaiah will come. He's a king. He's the king of Judah. We are talking about the king from David. It will come from the seed of David, from the king of Isaias. Okay? Which means we're talking about king. Even those people that went from slavery, these Cushites, Egyptians, Ethiopians, people from Morocco and whatever, Somalis, that Tanzania will give them a kingdom as well. It's about kingdomship. This is about to come. And people have to know that. If your leader is bad, everything is bad. Yeah. And the problem is, you need a leader. You have, how can I explain? You have in France, you have Macron as a president now. In Germany, Chancellor, you have Angela Merkel. You have Biden there. You have always some leaders. Okay? You are a functionary in the kingdom. If you are a shoemaker, if you are a teacher, if you're a police officer, if you're a nurse or whatever, you function. You have a function in the kingdom. You're something, an arm or whatever. But a king, a leader, he will always be. He will always be. People can fight and say whatever. And if you deny the king, you guys will suffer and fall and stay there in the same position. This is what our people does with Isaiah. And they did it with many, many other prophets. But it's not the prophet or the king that lift himself up. It's also not the people that will lift someone up, but it's the Most High. Okay? And there are different kinds of rituals that must be done. Okay? Things that must happen to see that if this person is really the one that we are waiting for. And that's why the person will pass to so many things automatically if he wanted it or not. And the person himself, he will never know that it's him. No one can come and say from himself, yeah, I am the king here now. You know, because it comes from the elders, it comes from the people, it comes from your actions. That the Zambis say, if you want to be a king, serve. Work hard so you can become a king. And how do you serve? Build things for your people. Sacrifice your life for your people. Enter even to the politics. Challenge them. Do something. We want to see. The king is a deaf man, yo. And our people here, those kings, they started to go after women, started to go after drugs. Some of them use drugs. They started to they wanted to know more about occultism, you know, what the other nation used to do, because we are in the south, right? And we are surrounded of nations of Gentiles, okay? Everything what goes up is Gentile, are Gentiles, okay? Here, and we took many women, so you can see, I have it here, I think. Moses took women from them, Abana, you know, we have different kinds of people from them. From us, we had different kinds of women from the nations. Okay? And we learned a lot. David and stuff, you know, Solomon, we know, he was one of the biggest pervert. No one talks about him at all. Because of the things that he have done. So our kings, before we start talking, oh, the Gentiles, they did this and this and this. The Gentiles, if we understand the spirituality and if we understand the Tanzambi, we have to start blaming ourselves first to understand where does it come from? Where was the mistake? Malachi, the book of Malachi, 2, read Malachi 2 completely. It talks very well how also Judah and the kings of Judah, the elders of Judah, started to take women from other nations, and started also to teach our children the other nations' language.
Yes.
Okay, so which means that this was the fallen. The fallen was already intact. It was already moving.
Right.
Okay. The next step is, yeah, you will fight each other, you will hate each other, and yeah, nations against nations from Isolale. It happens also with Joseph and the brothers. There were always conflicts about Isolale and the brothers. So it's not something that we should say, oh, we have to blame ourselves. We hate each other. La, 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 la. We are no. Everything was programmed that it will be like that. It will come like that.
Exactly.
Because the kings, they already started to do different kinds of things that they shouldn't do. This is all this what happened will happen to the nations as well.
Exactly.
That's what happened to us, so that we do not remember who we are and everything. This is supposed to happen to these people as well. Who are the kings today? If according to the Star of Abba that you have there behind you, you have Babylon, you have Assyria, you have Babylon, you have Egypt, you have Assyria, you have Greece, then you have France, you have Germany, you have England, you have Americas and the EU, and we don't forget Rome, no? Rome as well. So, so those people are kings, and they also have their leaders and kings and queens, and all this time to Queen Elizabeth and all the queens from Spain, they have leadership, and they will fall. So this is what the Tanzanians say: in my house will be many kings and queens. You guys will be kings and queens like they are today. And these people, it's not like, oh, African soldiers, this damn racist, African soldiers, African pale faces. Hey, black is black. In America, we have a lot of black-skinned people, very dark. No? It's the same. We are dark-skinned people, melanated people. If someone is mixed with Latinos or Mexico, or it's your thing. It's not a problem. No one is against it. If you find to be light-skinned is better, it's okay. I know from my sister and stuff, no one have any problem against light-skinned people. Okay, but if someone starts to say, well, black is ugly, if he's also black, this person has serious problems.
Oh, yes.
And because in the Bible said that Isaiah had this color, he was very dark, even darker, like in the furnace. No? So our people are hating themselves because of something what they do not understand, because it was spiritual sealed that our people will fall.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Okay, you can go to Lamentations again.
Okay. Okay.
And then you go to 2 and 16.
Okay, 16. All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. Rejoicing. Verse 7.
Now we go to Lamentations 4.
Okay. 4. Okay. Verse 1. Okay. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter? Even
Exactly. These are the things that I'm asking myself from the beginning. How did this happen? Okay. If you have $50 billion, how can it be that I see you after 1 year in the streets begging for money? This is the question. And I'm starting blaming my neighbor, my uncle, my father. You see? Okay. This is the false way. If you have a company and you see something is not working right? You want to find out where the problem is.
Right.
If your car is something is spoiled, you will buy a new material or stuff to put it there.
Right.
So it will function again. And not starting blaming you destroyed my car. It's a car. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
You are a human and you have a functionality in this world. An animal has its functionality. Even the sand in the earth have his functionality. Water, every single element. You do not function right, you will fall. Okay.
Exactly.
Only for the people that thinks that the Bible is for everyone. Or the Bible is only for Isolele. I don't believe. Isolele is a multitude of people that has the star of Ava on their forehead, people that are chosen from the four corners of the earth, from nations and nations.
Exactly.
Okay, just to tell it to the people. Because it is done. It is over for our people. We're here, we are. It's not like this. It's not like this.
Yes.
You are when you overcome, then you will receive forever.
Yes.
Because everything was purified in fire. Every nation, every place, everything will be purified. Everything will be under fire, like in the time of Noah, in the time of Babylon, like in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. No escape. But if you hear clearly what the last prophets have said, Kimbangu and stuff, for the people that only listen to the Bible, but look what the people will say. They say there is something. In the spiritual room, we will be lifted up, taken to a place where no one will go, where no one will understand. Massa, when the pledges came to Egypt, what happened? He said, look, there is something coming. Put some signs on your front of your houses. Okay. Daniel, in the time of Babylon, when they started to killing our people, why didn't our people don't bow down in front of Baal, or in front of the statues of the king? Why? It's the same thing with the Vasina. It's like, who are you really? What will you do? You see, and many people will see that it's not only about the color.
Yes.
And especially if it comes to that our own people saying to our own people, oh, look at this ugly black color. Look at this now. Go to Lamentations 4. The Tanzambia say how it be gold. Gold have our color, right? Like a little bit gold is if you go to the Songs of Solomon's, then 1, 4, and 5, you will see that Solomon say it's in his songs that it's the sun that make us to become darker. No? And if you are suffering and stuff, and normally the Tanzania declares us, he made us goldish brown. No, sister, this is the Mwanda. goldish brown. This is what he made us. But now he's saying, look how ugly our people become. And this is the same thing if we go to Lamentations 4 and 7. Go ahead.
Okay. Her Nazarites were
goldish brown like Sister Kim, you see? Yeah, like this.
okay. Her Nazarites were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. They were more ruddy in body than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire. Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Yes. Now, that what most of the people do not understand is the same thing with the revelation of Isaiah, right? If the people say, oh, how can it be that his hair was white as snow and, his appearance, how can I explain? White as snow and his appearance was like milk, if you go to Psalms 51 and 9, in Revelation 1, right? Revelation 1, 13 to 15, you will see that the zombie is saying that Isaiah is also brownish, hair like wool, but his head, his head is like white. He said it's white, like shining, brightness, milk. Let us understand this. Psalm 51 and 9.
Okay. Psalms 51 and 9. Hide thy face from thy sins and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O Tatanzan, and renew a right spirit within me.
Exactly.
Verse 11?
No, 51 and 9.
51, Psalms 51 and 9. Yep, that was it. Hide thy face from my sins and blot out all my iniquities.
Okay, go to 8.
Okay. Verse 8. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Verse 7.
No. Normally, that what I want is wash me with hyssop so that I will be white.
Verse 7. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow.
You see, whiter than snow. This is also the same thing what they used to say to Isaiah, head, that he is whiter than snow. It is spiritual. It is the image. He is dark, but he is clean. And people, if they see him, they will be like, ooh, that guy is pure. Whiter than snow. This is how our people, this is how Tatanzambi was seeing our people. Not because of their skin color, but he was seeing that what is inside of them. That was the purification of white and snow. Okay, this was the true meaning of white and snow.
Okay.
Washing with hyssop, like not becoming white, but be white inside of you, and especially in your head, because your head is the one that can become gold, can become white. Okay, if I think we will go to this verse very soon. I think we won't finish that today. Okay. I forgot his name, the prophet, when he was teaching about the guy that was stoned because he was teaching the truth. He was teaching the truth, and he was stoned by the people because he said that the Most High, the Most High don't live in your churches and whatever. I forgot his name, and his head also became like gold. Your head, if you pray and whatever, your head can become like gold, and then like this bright, shining brighter than the sun, and people will be like, oh, You know, that's why many people, you know, I know it from my life. Okay, that's why I'm saying so. I know from that's why many people don't want to have anything there. Have problem even to look at you. Okay, especially when Massa came from the mountains when he saw the Most High, people couldn't see his look at him.
Right.
Okay, and now Tatanzambi say, look, they became so dark, nasty. Sometimes, if you are in the land and you see poor people, you look at them, young boys, young men, you see them faces, you are like, my goodness, how do they look like? I mean, I think for women it would be even special, because if they look at the man, women have mostly different kinds of thoughts. I don't want to go deeper, you know. And especially if you look at one that is looking ugly, you will be like, oh my goodness, you know?
Right.
And yeah, if you see a gangster like this in the streets and you look at him, you know, because he's poor, because, you know, because he has different kinds of struggles in life, you know, automatically as a human, you would think something.
Yeah.
And Tatanzambi say, this is how they became. Look at these ugly guys, man. Look at these poor women. And do you think the Most High was the only one thinking like that? No. I'm talking about our people here now.
Okay.
I don't care if people unsubscribe, whatever.
Right.
I don't have time for that.
Exactly. That's right.
This is the truth. This is what happened. It's not like now today I'm putting powder and putting the Louis Vuitton perfume on me and brushing my teeth and now putting some silicones on my bags and now no on my hips, some silicones there. Our people was struggling, and still today it exists in many different kinds of areas. All the other fake stuff, okay. If they think we made it, we in the, you know, it was a time for the people that think we are supposed to drink alcohol. We are not. Okay, but there was a time. Okay, this is what I if you read Lamentations 2 completely, then you would see on verse 12 that our people drink wine, our forefathers. If you go to Genesis 49, you would see that Isaiah was drinking himself wine. He was drinking alcohol. Me, if I'm going to the Beulah, there's wine that I drink. You know, palm wine and stuff. They make it, they put some traditional stuff inside there. The people from Suriname and the people from these islands, they drink. There's some special things that our forefathers always drank. But look, now why is it forbidden? Because no time for party no more. We are in a time of struggling.
Yes.
If your father say, my son, you have done some mistakes, okay? Now you have stayed there in this corner, don't move.
You're punishment.
Do you think that you will then start moving now and, hey, man, I have now the South Pool clothing on, I go to club? No, your father stay there.
That's
so
right.
It's time of mourning.
Yes.
This is our time now. It's time of resurrection, reconstruction, rebuilding.
Yes.
Finding ourselves again. It's not time of party.
Exactly.
Yes, of course, it's not about always to be ashamed. It's not always to be crying or whatever. No, but we have to know our position. And in the same way that Tanzambi took it from us, in the same way he will give it to us.
Yes.
And that's why we have to understand it. Okay. And now look, go to Lamentations 4, verse 11, and stop on verse 13.
Okay. Tatanzami hath accomplished his fury. He hath poured out his fierce anger and hath kindled a fire in Zion. and it hath devoured the foundations thereof. The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem. For the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests that have shed the blood of the just in the midst of her, they have wandered as blind men in the streets. They have polluted themselves with blood, so that men could not touch her garments.
Okay, here you see where the mistake comes from. Prophets, priests, kings, the higher class of the Most High's people.
Yes.
The people that the Most High trusted. And then it came to the lower class.
Yes.
Okay? And there is the problem. Okay? There is the problem. Those people that, oh, I make now a video against Ron Dalton and he do this and we know what he do. We know what people do. We know how those people have made tons of videos against me, Yaya Jonathan. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But if you know how to save my life, I'm here in front of you, I'm humbled. Call me, tell me, I will follow you instantly. But if you ask them things, they have no idea. Judging, talking rubbish about others, but having no idea how to save us, how to help us. Because they are not called for that.
Yes.
So Tatanzambi say, if they are not against me, they are for me. That's why it's not about fighting the people again, talking about them or something. It's about moving forward. And Tata say, the problem was by the priests. You know that Massa, he had different kinds of priests, right? There are different kinds of people that hold the tabernacle, the secrets of the Most High. And this was given from generation to generations. The staff, the clothing, even my forefathers, they had clothing. They could disappear. No joke. I don't care if people say it's witchcraft. They could do things. Oh, it's not like people, oh, Jesus has done this. Jesus, oh, has done this. Jesus. This is white man stuff. Our forefathers, they could do everything what they wanted to do. They knew what time it is without looking at the clock. They knew everything that will happen in the space without having a calendar, without having anything. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. They did different kinds of operations. Still today, no one can operate like that. They built the pyramids, they built the things. Still today, no one can do that. I did some math. Look at my book. My book is coming. This book, I tell you, Israel is in Africa that will kill the people's minds. For many people have copied, but no one have mentioned my name. You see? But that's not bad. That's not my problem. The problem is to fulfill my mission and to go where I come from. This is my problem. Okay. Anyway, the prophets, the leaders, the kings, the queens, they fall. Okay? And some of us are. It's in some of us. I don't talk about me only. I'm talking about it's in some of us. They are still today. And they have to stand up again to take their royalty back. Royalty, okay? It's like other kings took our places, other queens, okay? The prophets became teachers, the prophets became doctors, the prophets became social, people that do social work, whatever. Normally, our forefathers did the same works. Okay, all those kinds of work that you see in the world came from us.
Yes.
And they just make money from it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Doctors that can say if you have a headache or if you have a problem, drink water or eat healthier, they will tell you, no, here, take this medicine. Buy this medicine. Oh. Buy this medicine, oh, and then you will be healed. My goodness, I never see this.
No.
This is how it is. And what happened is, look at this, Lamentation. We are always there, almost there. 4:15.
Okay. They cried unto him, depart ye, it is unclean. Depart, depart, touch not. When they fled away and wandered, they said among the heathen, they shall no more sojourn there.
Okay, you see, it's like they started to say this N-word. Ugly people. Oh, they stink. Oh, you see, this is where it comes from. Okay, we became a byword.
Yes.
Okay, and people do not like ugly stuff. If you start showing people in the television, oh, Africa, only ugly people, everyone stinks, that's where you see people full of perfume. Everyone wants to be Beyonce, Nicki Minaj. So, and this is not the reality.
Yeah.
Stay normal, stay focused, stay at their side, understand your position, and walk with the time. Because there's a time to cry, there's a time of peace, there's a time of war. Oh, there's a time for everything. And we have to understand in which time we are.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
And this is also what we hear from our brethren, from our own brethren. Even in India, I not tell you, I don't want to attack nations or whatever. Amen. India, they are ugly looking people, yo. They have this cow skin color, whatever, black, red, yellow. My goodness. We are nice people. Black is nice, everyone. Black is beautiful, everyone knows. But these people, if they see a black guy, they will be like, stink, ugly. What? You see?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do no more with your color.
Exactly.
It has something to do with your position. With that, what is inside of you, it is that. Because someone that shines, you will see directly that person here. He's nice. Money is not something what you see from outside because someone has a car, because someone has nice houses. Money, the real people that knows money, they see it from inside. They see, oh, Lazarus, is it you? Is it you? You was in the street there. Do you remember me? Oh yeah, I remember you. You didn't give me food when I wanted food. You didn't give me water when I wanted water. Lazarus, please give me a little water because here where I am, you don't want to come. You see? So the nations, they have eyes. They can see. They can see. Many from us are like, oh, I have to look good. I need to have this. But you need to have it spiritually.
Yes.
Good. This is why he said, Isaiah, you are white as snow. That's why he said, you guys become darkened. And they become darkened also for real. Like Solomon have said, I did not keep my garden. My garden I did not keep, but from other people. It's there. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, we can read it.
Okay, let us go to, it's not Lamentations, it's Songs of Solomon 1.
Okay.
Songs of Solomon 1, I think 4 to 5. All right. Did you find it?
I'm gonna find it on the computer.
You're good, you have a computer there.
It comes in handy at times.
Okay, 5 and 6, okay?
Okay. I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed when I spake. I sought him.
Songs of Solomon 1, 5 and 6.
1. Okay, I apologize. 1. Okay. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept.
You see, his own vineyard, he did not kept.
Mm-hmm.
But if he sees the Chinese, okay, doing his vineyard, that slave nigger, he will be the first. I'm one of you guys. Let me work. Let me clean up your rooms. Let me clean up your toilet. Let me marry one of you guys. I'm one of you guys. I'm cool. See? We have a lot of bimbos, do you know? A lot of bimbos in our midst. And they're real. It's 10 times, I don't lie to you, it's 10 times better to work with a righteous, to work with a white guy that pays your bills and stuff like that, than to work with this people there that treat you like shit.
Yeah.
Only to tell you, okay? And I'm not talking about Chinese and whatever that used to treat our people like shit anyway. But I'm talking about to having one good guy, okay? And not every one of us is bad. Okay,
right.
But okay, the things are clear. The best of us that we used to say the best, they were the one that mislead us.
Yeah.
They did the mistakes. They put us into the captivity where we are today.
Yeah.
The same thing like the Tanzanians say, from them must come salvation again.
Yes.
Like Joseph have brought light to his family. Iseka have cried out to Tatanzambi for his wives and stuff, and then he became a blessing as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, and the 12th tribe of Israel came, you know, and, you know, like I said, good and bad are neighbors. Blessing and cursing are neighbors.
Yes.
It can happen in a second. It can also happen that someone is totally cursed and the Nzambi helps him. We used to say, there's a song. Atombola kana se, and then they say, Adzwa kana se, atombola galigolo. Adzwa kana se, atombola galigolo. Nzambe sala, nzambe sala na yo. Something from my wife, she knows, she sings better. It's like he took from the bottom and he puts you on the top. There's no one, there's no gangster, there's no Messiah that comes from heaven directly. Boom, I am your king. I know everything. I have everything. I am everything. I am and I am. No. Our people can wait even million more years. It will not happen. You will learn like a baby how to eat. Mama, what is this? 1 + 1? Oh, yeah. You see?
Yes.
There's no master that will come from heaven. A real master will always learn.
Hallelujah.
You know, people, oh, Messiah was God, like the Most High, his son. He didn't know everything, not even a little bit. He was like, Father, oh, really, I have to die? Oh, really? He wanted to flee from the dying that was prophesied to him about him. He was like, can I maybe do something against it? You know, human thoughts.
Yes.
Because even if you're the biggest God inside of you, the biggest king, the biggest angel, the biggest administrator, you are in a fleshly body.
Yes.
And the world has its rules. That's why we are struggling. We do still today not understand what is inside of us, who we are. And I think this is a secret only for prophets. I think this will never be something that the world will really understand. Because this is one of the secrets that we have. I have a secrets. This is I can talk about it. No one will be. People will think I'm crazy. Now, let's go to the last part of lamentation, and then we will make a part 2. By the way.
Okay.
Lamentations 5:2-5.
Okay. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our
houses to who?
We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money.
Read verse 2 again.
Okay, verse 2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens.
To who?
To aliens.
Thank you. Go ahead.
We are orphans.
Only for you to know, yeah, that there are superpowers outside there.
Yes.
That a human is not only a human.
Yes.
Okay. For those, black, wow, yeah, I know, I am a prophet. No. This fight here is not for this little ones there. It's not for this, I have a big channel, blah, blah, blah. Just do your small work there. There are some people really fighting outside there. Because this fight didn't start from today. Right. It's a real fight going on, sister. Okay? There can be someone falling, and because this person, like generations will never make it. This is the true world. It's not like, let me believe. If Tata, the Most High, Tatanzam that we pray, could do now everything to be, now everything is new, it would be a long time like that. There are rules in this world. We took over this world from people, from dark things, Sister Kim.
Yes.
This is not our world. We took it over by force. Yeah, we came down here to take it.
Yes.
And those people are fighting us. And it's the fight inside the human body. And do you know, the most of them were black. We started black before we became white. Look at our black people, very, very careful. I tell you, I just tell you the truth. Most of them were black. We started black before we became white. Okay, there it is. Aliens.
Yes. Continue.
Of course, we know that the real wickedness goes to the nations if you become lighter skinned. But this is a deeper secret. After our people becoming white, for the curse of becoming white, it was like you are already like a Gentile, you're doing stranger things, praying to the sun, praying to the moon. Now go your ways, Ishmael, go your ways, Esau, go your ways. And then they become white, and then the real wickedness started. But we have to know it started with the black man. And if it talks about aliens, this is my black book, by the way. This is the secrets from the secrets. That's why it said in the Bible that when Messiah will come, he will reveal the secrets of the human. That's why you see in the movies, Sister Kim, I used to watch movies from always, since I'm a small boy. Animes are like What are animes? Animes are like they draw some like Naruto and stuff, and there are some very crazy things, occultism, a lot of sex, crazy things that not. If my mother would watch stuff like, she would be like, what are you watching? You know, it's not for her generation no more. Even for me now today, I can't watch those things. So there are some things in movies where you see, you know, who are those people? It's a human doing that.
Yeah.
Like real tough things that a normal human, if he sees that, he will be like, how can someone have these kinds of ideas?
Exactly.
Okay. Only for you to know. Only for you to know if you have a partner. If you have a partner, he is coming, you have a relationship with him. You align with him together. Then he comes with these ideas. Do this one, and let's do this, and let's do this. Some crazy ass stuff things, you know. I'm clear. I'm open, Sister Kim. I tell you. Some crazy stuff. And you will be like, okay, I will do. But in the end, you have to ask yourself, is this natural? Is this from the nature? Okay? Okay? This is not normal from the nature. We have to be careful with us.
Yes.
There is a supernatural power, supernatural possession. They used to search for aliens outside there. But our forefathers, Sister Kim, if I tell you who I am, who I was before, who I am, you won't believe. But our forefathers, this King David and stuff, they fought aliens. This is nothing new for me. Okay? We fought them. And we won. But now today they're over us. They're doing what they want. Like from my lineage, we have the power from the eyes. You will see my eyes. This is what we give to my children. My eyes. If we look at people, you can be like blind. We see things. It's nice. People have, there are different kinds of things. This comes if we have the prophetic school here in Angola. You will see step by step and understand, my goodness, we are not normal humans. Especially if you see the younger generation in the schools that we will have, you see the younger generation in the X-Men school. If you see them doing stuff, you will be like, wow, oh, what? You see? Yeah. Then you see, that Michael was in another level. Today people can laugh. I don't care. Can laugh. Tomorrow they will see.
Yes.
They think the walls that the Tanzania will build so that the Gentiles will make it to come into the kingdom. They think this will be a wall of normal stones or whatever. Oh my goodness. They think normal human can build this stone. Not even the pyramids in Egypt they can build. Exactly. Because it was built by giants, by angels. Then they want to build me the wall that the Tanzania will build? Good luck. But no, the Tanzania is saying very clear. They destroyed Isolele. That's something that is normally impossible. Aliens entered. Go ahead, reading. Yeah.
Okay. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor. We have no rest. We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread.
Okay, verse 8.
Okay. Servants over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand.
So who became over us? Who are they?
The Assyrians and Egyptians.
Servants.
Servants. Oh, you're talking about that.
Servants. So the people that normally used to be servants, they become now the kings. They came over us. It's the same thing like us. Servants. Okay? One day we are the servants now, and we will come over them. And now read verse 10.
Our skin was black like an oven, because of the terrible famine.
You see? The skin was black, okay? Dark, because this is what happened. You see? It's in the Bible. It's there. For the white dudes that say, oh, the children of Israel are white. Here, there it is. Okay? For the people, from our black people, they are saying, oh, black is ugly. You have to getting some vaccines so that you become light-skinned, you know?
Wow.
No. Be proud. If you want to become light-skinned, become light-skinned, white as snow inside. Shine bright like a diamond inside. Become and receive the precious stones if you say something, if you move elegant. Show yourself that you are the Floyd Money Mayweather in spirit. And not with a chain like this that you can't carry, and 20,000 securities because you know that everyone will, you know, these people are showmakers.
Right.
Do you think Jackie Chan is really so strong?
No.
I would give him one gangster here from Angola, he would beat him up. He would beat him up. The people would be like, is that the guy that we saw on television yesterday beating people up? Chet Yu Lee? Chet Yu Lee is getting beaten up by a child? You know, that what we see is mostly not that what is the truth. Illusions, okay? And one day I will reveal what magic is. We are living in a world full of magic. All the people, everything, magic and the Holy Spirit is almost the same. It's spiritual. But some people do it in the magic form. And some people do it in the form of the Mwandan Semi. But it's almost the same. If you fly magic, hey, we see people, Spider-Man, he's climbing a big house without having anything on his hands. We see what the Muzungus have done by magic. Sister, I can't hide it.
No,
a real white dude, if he stays in front of me, he will reveal. They do crystals, they do all this stuff. Then they can do. Then the gift comes over you, it tells you exactly from here now, you and your family, everyone will be mine. You all of you guys will sell your souls. You have to come to you will be mine from darkness, secrets, whatever. But now the gift is yours, and you can do this kinds of stuff because the angelic beings were using you for that. Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, whatever. And our people are like, wow, they are so good. Oh, the white people have done this and this and this. Because our power hasn't manifested yet. Okay? And what happened? If you are totally frustrated, you dark man, you black man, you man that normally used to shine like gold, silver, diamonds, be white like snow, milky, like a Milky Way. What happened? You become dark. And what happened? Read verse 11.
They ravished the woman in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah.
Now they started to mix it.
Mm.
Okay, look at this. Because Satan's seed must be mixed.
Mm.
Okay, he must live. Look at Ezekiel 21, 23. These are the last verses for today, because there's so much. Ezekiel 21, 23 to 32.
Three to 22. Wait a minute. Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 21, 23 to 32.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. It shall be unto them as a false divination in their sight, to them that have sworn oath. But he will call to remembrance the iniquity, that they may be taken. Therefore, thus saith Tatanzambi, because ye have made your iniquity to be remembered, in that your transgressions are discovered, so that in all your doings your sins do appear, because I say that ye are come to remembrance, ye shall be taken with the hand. And thou profane wicked prince of Israel, thou profane wicked prince of Israelite, whose day is come when iniquity shall have an end. Thus saith Tatan Zambi and Pungo Telindo, remove the diadem and take off the crown. This shall not be the same. Exalt him that is low and abase him that is high. I will overturn it. Sealed it 3 times. And it shall be no more until he come whose right in it is, and I will give it to him. And thou, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Tatan Zambi concerning the Ammonites, concerning their reproach. Even say thou, the sword is drawn for the slaughter, it is furbished. It is furbished to consume because of the glittering. Whilst they see vanity in thee, whilst they divine a lie unto thee, to bring thee upon the necks of them that are slain, of the wicked, whose day is come, when their iniquity shall have an end. Shall I cause it to return unto the sheath? I will judge thee in the place where thou was created, and in the land of thy nativity.
You see?
And I will pour, whoa.
You see, this is the good Tatanzambi, okay? This is the reality about the power that we worship. He's not the one how the people of Sisolele wants to see him in churches. Okay? Oh, our father, he gives us food, he brings us to Europe, he gives us, Father, I want a man, Father, I want a car, Father. No, this is not our Father. He's not like that. He took it from us and gave it to the nations.
Yes, he did.
Without looking, is this a child? No, come on. Let this child be raped. This is the truth. Because Tata is spirit. Not this, keep the commandments. Oh, there it is. Who keep the commandments from our forefathers? They couldn't. So now you want to come and say again, keep the commandments, you can keep all the commandments. Who can? So Tata say, all this will happen. Only the righteous, they will come the righteous people, a righteous man, righteous people, with the righteous preaching, with the righteous knowledge. And he or this people will bring the change. Not this blah, 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 blah. This is why, okay, we cannot always stay on the same place and do the same things because we are totally different.
Yeah.
Okay? There are some of us, they're made for that. They're created to come down here, to bring change, to do something. This is what they're created from. You are created of something. Then somebody say, this guy will do this and this and this. Go. You know? Okay? So this is the difference here. And what happens, Sister Kim? Let us go a little bit, I think, 2-3 verses more, and then we will have it.
Okay. And pour out mine indignation.
No. We are here. Let this. I think people have understood already that Nzambi is not the guy that those Hebrew Israelites. It's our God. He loves us. No, he does not. He hates wickedness.
Yes.
I tell you, he hates wickedness. And he said, until the end, then I will change Israelite to become mine again. He is not ours. I tell you, this is, if that Tanzania would be now for us, you would not see that our people are suffering, struggling all over.
None of that.
Boom. That's it. This, we have it. We are the Americans. We are the Africans. Lying people. There is no Most High there. This is business. This is a fashion. This is people lifting themselves up. You know, they want to show themselves that we are. But in the end, the Tanzania want merciful people, humble people, people that I don't know how to explain. You have to blame yourself. You have to put yourself down.
Yes.
And this is where your strengths will come out. Because the world will be under fire, Sister Kim. Under siege. Hey, I tell you, a fire will come from everywhere. If two are there, one will go. He will finish us up. War is about to come.
Yes.
You see? And nations against nation. This is the Most High's plan. He said it clear. And he didn't say, oh, Isolele, wait a minute. If this happens because you're a black dude, man, you will survive because, you know, no, forget it. Or because you have the fancy clothes, because you are from this tribe or whatever. No, you see? And there is a way. There is a process. There is, you must be, you know, Simon Toko was saying this one. You know, to me, because I'm talking to them. The most of the things I hated to say that I had a revelation. The most I told me, because I am full of revelations. I'm full of revelations. I speak to the ancestors. Okay, I speak to them normally. Okay, I can even when you're there, I can pray and they will come to you and you will be like, you know, this is our spirituality, okay? So the thing is, the Most High told me now my name changed or I don't believe in this crap. I have to say the truth because I know how spirit works. The Most High, it's not like, oh, I have dreamed so many revelations. The Most High told me. But the wonder works, we that keeps the tabernacle world, the Levitical work, we know how the wonder works. It's not this way how some people used to say, I receive revelations. The most of the things that people do is they see something, they learn something. If they have learned it, then that what the wonder inside of them tells them about that what they have written, then they say, okay, then the Most High showed me the confirmation that this is the truth, according to his level,
right?
According to his calling, according to his understanding. Okay, if someone comes with a bigger calling, with a bigger understanding, that guy is a kid. It's like here. Okay, it's like he is nothing here. Of course, we have to respect each other, but
exactly.
you know, okay. So jaloux. It's like you know, a lot of anger, a lot of jealousy, but this is what also happened in Isolele with Saul and David. David came with a complete under wonder. complete other power. He had the power of singing. Okay, what also is a main thing for the Mondan singing. Even before we came here, yeah, I came to this earth, yeah, when you was there, me, you, and my mother's, your mother, your family, we sang in front of the Most High. Do you see the Muslims? They sing if they read the Bible. Do you know why the Psalms? It's called Psalms Kungang Kunga. It's a song. It is a song. We sing. We sing to the Most High. We don't speak to the Most High. Okay? There's a way of dancing. There's a way of clothing. And these people told me they want to tell me things about laws. Can you keep how many laws? Thousands of laws? Oh man, I think you are God. You are better than Isaiah, because not even Isaiah kept these laws. You see, it's crazy. Fake prophets everywhere, everywhere. But they know it better. They know. It's not about blah, blah, blah. It's about doing. We want to see. We are going. We're moving. We want to see.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah on YouTube. Oh, here subscribers, blah, blah, here views. This is good, but not good enough. Okay, let's go. What happened is this one here. Go to Isaiah 29 and 10.
Okay. Isaiah 29 and 10. For Tatanzami hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers hath he covered.
See, it is like, when all this time I was asking myself, why do the pastors not revealing people this? Why do they not tell them this? Why do they not tell them this? In the end, I have understood one thing. The Tanzania have closed the prophetic. They have closed the visions, knowledge. They have closed almost everything. And Isolele will never remember again who they were. It's like everything what you do, witchcraft, everything what you do, she's a war. Hey, Isaiah, I do not even believe everything from the Jesus crap, really, I tell you. So Isaiah, he took a war, purified her, Tata forgive her, and he walked with the war even until the end of his death. What will happen according to the law? The people that say, hey, the law. She used to die, right?
That's what they say. Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's what they say.
You see? Yeah, Kim. So we have some very crazy dudes among us. Only to tell you. Very crazy dudes. I think they need spiritual understanding.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it's nothing else. They're limited. And it's normal. It's really normal. But pride won't take us far.
Right.
Pride won't take us far. We have to humble ourselves. And we have to put love. We really have to put love there, because you do not know everything.
That's right.
You can't handle everything alone.
Clearly.
Huh? Even if you fall 1,000 times, you say, forgive your brother.
Yes.
How many times, Sister Kim, do you know that I have a gun here in Angola?
Okay.
But I would never in my life, I have it, I have the license, I put it there. Use it. I have it somewhere there, boom, closed. That's it. You see? But I can tell you that this is the same what people also should do. Even if you know that you have something or know something, you shouldn't go out with it and start beating people up, fighting people, killing, whatever.
Exactly.
Because to each one of us, it was revealed differently. And believe me, there's always someone that is greater. And you need to learn from the person. You need. And the spiritual world is a big world. And many of us are not spiritual. Many. Because it is, how can I explain? It was given to very special to the priesthood. And, you know, for me, it was starting like this. One day I can explain it because normally I can't explain certain things about the kingdoms, how they fall and whatever, but because it's the video. One day there was a sister and she used to watch my Facebook videos. I was preaching in Germany and I had a lot of views, right? And yeah, because German people, they don't like it if you say, if you talk about the truth, especially if you say who we are, you know, as a people, as, you know, as Messiah was black and the history, they don't like it at all because they have a complete other vision, right? And she was understanding all these kinds of things. And she was like, oh, now she's also receiving visions and the wonder and whatever. I knew from myself, I know the steps if someone has the righteous spirit, because we are all led by spirits. Even the one that say, I am the biggest atheist, there's something that he's believing to, and it is spiritual. And she was like, I know who you are. You know, this was a couple of years ago. I know who you are. You are one of the kings and this and this. And I was, wow. I was like, how do she know? You know, you are this and this and this and this and this. You did this and this. I was like, what? And I contacted directly different kinds of elders and different kinds of, I was like, what's going on here? Why do she know so much? And she said, let us pray and see. And she started, you have to go politics and she started to say, you were the one that sold us and stuff. And I was like, hey, I started even to cry. She knew almost everything from the, you know? And I was like, who is this woman? I tell you, I don't lie to you, sister. She was prophesying, blah, 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 blah. In the night, especially, she was coming with those kinds of things. And I was like, no. I tell you, I was totally afraid because I was young. I was new in this, you know, and, you know, I was like, what should I do with the things that the Most High gave me? Because I received a lot, but no one is interested. Okay, no one is interested to learn. Okay, no one was interested to learn. I went to churches I came to them and wanted to teach them the inner spirituality, how to heal and this kind of. Some churches invited me. With one blow, they you know, me and the Copeland guy as well. Oh yes. They fall, they receive visions. And still today, some of them receiving visions, can heal and stuff with one blow. And you know, I didn't know how to control and stuff. The churches fought me. They fought me because of that. What was inside of me, and they wanted to use me for another way, and it was very complicated. But this woman was like, I know this and this, and you have to do like this. But later, as more she talked, because I knew already certain things. I knew already how the wonder works with repentance, purifying yourself, how the wonder talks, what was also her lifestyle and whatever, because she started now, she came from a crazy house and whatever, she have different kinds of stories. And she directly went to this, she was directly in the politics. Then she entered this, she was invited by this, what is the woman? A big preaching woman there. Oh, no, the name came. She have like red hair, something like that. She wear black clothes mostly.
talking to
and crosses and stuff.
short haircut.
Short haircut. Exactly.
Meyer?
Huh?
Joyce Myers?
Yeah, Joyce went. She went invited. She showed me picture. Look, Massa, here. Look, this could be you. Look, I am in front of the president. From now, tomorrow, after tomorrow, she's sitting with the biggest people, and she came from the neighborhood there, and I was like, what? And I asked her, what was your story to, she said, oh, I saw black angels. I say, girl, you will die.
Mm.
The most I start to review me and tell me she won't make it. She's crazy. She's going too far. The spirit is mixed. The most I try to help her, but also Satan is there, and Satan is doing also these things what she's doing. She will fall.
Mm.
And you see, and this is the problem of spirituality.
Yes.
Even Solomon was deceived at the end. Massa, he started to say, I have done this and this. So we have to be very humble and smooth. And if someone has the wonder, we know. If someone has not, we know as well. I know. Even if the normal people say, oh yeah, TV drama, we know, we know, we see it. Especially after the gift of the eyes. This is my gift. I can see, you know?
Yes.
It was like, ooh. I said, she died. She died.
Mm-hmm.
She died. Boom, she died. She gave, she had on Twitter or something, because I was so scared about her, so scary, she made me into cry. She gave him prophecies about me. She said, oh, this guy he will do this and this and this and this and this. She was crazy. The wonder was, the bad wonder, the spirits of the devil was using her so much that she could know so many things. But at the end, she was deceived. You see? And that's why it is better, okay, to walk in the light than to do things fast. Oh, I am the king, I know. The king is not chosen by yourself.
That's true.
Huh? But it was always the Most High. It is a ritual, people and people. The elders, it is not an easy thing. They histories of us. It is hidden. It is spiritually covered. It is spiritually covered.
Yes.
Okay, for the last days. Now, our people became blind. They forgot who they were. Go to 2nd Ezra 2 and 7. We're coming to an end.
Okay.
Second Ezra 2 and 7.
2 and 7. Okay. Okay. All right. Esther or Esdras?
Esdras.
I know. Okay. But what shall I do? What shall I now do unto you? I am a widow and forsaken. Go your way, O my children, and ask mercy of Tatanzambi. As for me, O Father, I call upon thee for a witness over the mother of these children, which would not keep my covenant, that thou bring them to confusion and their mother to a spoil, that they may be no offspring of them.
It's like our people forgot who they were. We forgot who we truly are. Okay? If you forget who you are, okay, A, you are nothing. If you do not know A, how can you start with H or Z? Okay? Or G or whatever. You are nothing because you don't know who you are. That's why dudes used to show us on television every Hitler story, every Napoleon story, every Alexander the Greek story, to remember who they were.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who you are.
Exactly.
And you need a teacher.
Yes.
You need the Most High to teach you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. The people need the Most High to teach them again, not the human.
Yes.
The disciples of Isaiah, they were taught. They said, Master, should we call again fire from heaven? Should we resurrect people? They resurrected people. The most of the people did more than Isaiah. But today, Isaiah. Lack of knowledge. People pray to Jesus.
Yes.
Our people pray to Jesus.
Yep.
But in the scripture saying, do not even bow down to the Elimo, not even to angels.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's crazy. You know. Now the last three. Go to 1 Kings 35.
Okay.
No. Ezekiel 6 and 8.
Okay.
Ezekiel 6 and 8.
Okay. Ezekiel 6 and 8. Here we go. Yet will I leave a remnant, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword among the nations, when ye shall be scattered through the countries.
So some people went into slavery, and some people stayed as we are today. So we are split, but divided according to Psalms 83, 4, and 5 from the nation, from Edom, Ishmael, and all those kinds of stuff. But we are a nation. And they said, let us separate them so that they can't be a nation no more. So go to 2 Kings 24 and 14.
Okay. Four and 14. And he carried away all Jerusalem and all the princes and all the mighty men of valor.
Verse 12.
Okay. And Jehoiachin, the king of Judah, went out to the king of Babylon, he and his mother and his servants and his princes and his officers, and the king of Babylon took him in the 8th year of his reign.
Does it sound good?
Mm-mm.
So the pride that our people are showing today,
right,
are pride of foolishness, because we are not kings no more.
Exactly.
They're the right kings. What happened to them? They fall. And to become a king again, sister, I can't lie to you. We have to learn that Nzambi is about to revealing us things. We have to let the ancestors teach us.
Yes.
And therefore, people must humble themselves.
Yes.
They must be ready to be taught again. Forget what you have learned and learn what you have forgotten.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
Jeremiah 52 and 16.
Okay. But Nebuchadnezzar, the captain of the guard, left certain of the poor of the land for vine dressers and for husbandmen.
Exactly. The people that left, that is farmers.
Yes.
The farmers, but the people that knew the metal work, You know, in the time that Germany fought, the Second World War, okay? Do you know what the Americans did? They took the Germans, the best of them, the doctors, the mediciners, okay, nurses, just the best, astrologers. They took them to the United States. Do you know who do the NASA stuff today? Or all the most of the things? Do you know that you have a lot of Americans, German leading America today?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where did this Illuminati stuff starting from? From Germany. Who started this UFO? My goodness, they took the best. But if you see today how our people hating each other without understanding, oh, I'm king, I'm best, blah, blah, blah. My sister, I tell you, pride has nothing to looking in the kingdom of the Most High. He hates it, he hates it, he hates it.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be the best, die for our people. And not die in the ghetto because you saw a woman and you wanted this woman and you are jealous against a guy and fighting people in the school because you are dumb, because you're uneducated, or you know, if you see you are poor, do something. Sister, oh man, we have forgotten. In the spiritual womb, if you declare, like Isaac, Tatan Zombie, I am coming from a pure family, lift me up to do something. Hey, you will see wonder will happen. Miracle will happen. You will come from the darkness. There are some people that give testimonies from testimonies, how they lived in a room with their families, but today they are doctors. See? So you believe, you faith, you wonder, let the angels dance for you. But many people do? They take the gun. Oh, where's the next bank? He won't even go to the bank. He will go there where people used to sell some breads. Give me the money. And then they give them $50 and he's running away. 2 days later, he sees the police ringing the bells on his door. Where's your son? What did my son do? A racist. No, your son is a dumb kid. He's crazy. He's stupid. He's an idiot. He have to die. He's a stupid guy. Let him pay for that what he have done. Because blood needs blood. Everything has his place in this world. There is nothing that you will not pay for the things that you have done. You see? And this is how one day, if we start preaching in Africa, the truth about Africa, the bad things that is happening in our country, because no pastor is teaching it.
Right.
The most of the people teaching good things. No one is teaching our real problems and facing our problems so that we can start changing things one by one. Maybe not today, but tomorrow we will definitely win. Here's the last verse, two last verses, Psalms 44, 12 to 13. I know today I'm not preaching the good stuff. I'm preaching the hard stuff, I know. But, you know,
I'm with the truth.
Sometimes we need it.
Yes.
44, 12 to 13.
Okay. Thou sellest thy people for naught, and dost not increase thy wealth by their price. Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people.
Exactly. And this is where you have shine like a bride, because Satan Zambi has put us in a position, you know, it wasn't the white man. Oh, white man has no power. It was the God that you worship. He did it. You know, my father, that I know who I am. he did it to us. If the black dude have a problem, he should bow down on his knees. He should do the righteous thing so that the Most High can lift him up, so that he can start talking to the Most High like I did on this day and say, Father, why did you do this and this? He will explain. This is what happened to us. This is the full truth, Sister Kim. Tata is doing that to us, no one else. Isaiah 52:3, the last Bible verse.
Okay. Isaiah.
And it will say everything.
All right. Okay. For thus says Tatanzambi, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
There it is. So the man that said, you sold me, you did it to me. You are the one that hates me. You are the one, because of you I have no job. Because of you, it's we ourselves. We have to blame ourselves. We did it to ourselves.
Yes, we did.
The kings, the queens, the operators, the functionaries, the bigger, the higher people. We fall. And because of us, the others fall as well. And if we want to make it better, do now something to change our positioning. Okay? Do something for our people, but quick. Okay? Quickly. Do something, sacrifice yourself to change something for us. Because the mistake wasn't only by me, but it wasn't by you, exactly by this person that say, no, I have no mistake. I have done nothing. I am the law keeper. No. Hey, Sister Kim, the most of those people that you see today, many of them, in the spiritual world, Tatanzambi have seen the spirit again there. They came back in this world here without knowing who they were. Okay? And still today, it's going like this. Nothing is changing. This is what I will tell you.
Wow.
Thank you, sister. I will cut